remain standing for the singing of the national anthem by Anna Lee Smith and signed by Alicia Miller. Gentlemen, thank you for removing your caps. Will the class of 2005 please be seated? Thank you. Audience, you may now be seated also. As we begin our ceremony this morning, I would ask you to please join me in a moment of silence to remember our classmate, Vanessa Dillard. Thank you. Graduates, on behalf of the entire Big Red community, I want to congratulate you on a job well done. Fond memories of your class will live on long after you've left Portland High School to begin the next chapter in your life. Today we celebrate your accomplishments and we share your excitement for the future. We thank you for sharing the past 4 years with us, and we right now cannot imagine life without you. But we wish each of you the very, very best that life has to offer. And now it is my privilege to introduce to you Mr. Jeff Dennis, Port Huron High School Curriculum Director, who will be presenting department awards. Mr. Dennis.
Thank you, Ms. Barrett. Each year, the staff members of each department choose which senior or seniors receive departmental awards. Teachers take into consideration the students' accomplishments, talents, and dedication. Seniors, please stand as I say your name and remain standing as I announce the award winners. Audience, please hold your applause until all have been acknowledged. From the Language Arts Department, Bryce Martin. From Yearbook, Bryce Martin. From French, Katie Perry, Kristen Reed. German, Justin Coleman. Spanish, Kimberly Oberski, Aaron Shoddy. TV production, Edward Lee. Computer, Nicholas Wood. Newspaper, Camille Stanley, Sarah Steele. Fine arts, there are 5 categories. Drawing, Rebecca Frazier and Lee Peltz. Painting, Amy Kobayashi. Ceramics, Jacqueline Hammerly. Computer graphics, Robert Soulier. Photography, Andrea Everhart. From the business department, Sarah Everett, Jason Tippy. Co-op Education Business Office, Derek Berger. Co-op Education Marketing, Patrick Pung Lacey Starosky. Co-op Education Marketing School Store, Joel Ward. From guitar, Aaron Kroll, William Rutledge, and Christopher Sanderson. Choir, Lindsay Levere, Nicole Ledsworth, Patricia Therese. Industrial Arts, Bridget Dunsmore. Media Center, Terry Duckworth, Donald Eagle. Mathematics, Marilyn Fiedler Award, Kimberly Oborski. From the Mathematics Department, Thomas Case Award, Matthew Hoffman. Chemistry, Laura Collier. Science, Kimberly Oborski. Social Studies, Hannah Markle, Christopher Miller, Nicholas Wood. Physical Education for male, Ryan Rollins. For female, Rachel Hutchinson and Amber Singles. Band, Sarah Lanshew, Annalise Smith, and Richard Wisniewski. From the Life Skills Department, Amanda Christner. Please join me in congratulating these individuals. You may be seated. Now, Ms. Barrett will recognize those seniors receiving scholarships. Ms. Barrett.
Please stand when your name is called and remain standing until all have been called. And audience, again, if you would hold your applause until the end, we would appreciate that. 2-year college scholarships to Baker College. Career Scholarship, Carrie Braybaugh, Andra Collins, Amy N. Davis, Camille Downey, Terry Duckworth, Jacqueline Hammerly, Sarah Klimas, Erica Lemke, Elizabeth Miller, Christy Miller, Dana Scobin, and Patricia Torres. Board of Regents Scholarship, Amanda Frazier, Aaron Gratton, and Nicholas Wood. From St. Clair County Community College, Board of Trustees grant, Angela Hansen. Board of Trustees Scholarship, Lori Batchelor. Helen Alexander Scholarship, Lori Batchelor. Honors Scholarship, Laura Collier, Kimberly Oberski, Aaron Shoddy, Jason Tippy, and Nicholas Wood. Common Memorial Scholarship, Lori Batchelor, Victoria Castillo. Porter and Rotary Scholarship, Aaron Krull. Softball Scholarship, Lori Batchelor. Alumni Association Scholarship, Nicole Ledsworth. Blue Water Chapter of Michigan Association of Retired School Personnel, Nicole Ledsworth. John Newman Center Scholarship, Caitlin Bruns and Nicholas Wood. Port Huron Sports Hall of Fame, Lori Batchelor. Iowa Western Community College, Volleyball Scholarship, Cindy Blatt and Kelly Fiedler. Presidential Scholarship, Kelly Fiedler. Scholarship, Kyle Gamble. Pep Band Scholarship, Kyle Gamble. Congratulations to the 2-year college scholarship award winners. Thank you, you may be seated. 4-year scholarship winners. Anderson University Distinguished Student Scholarship, Annalise Smith. Aquinas College St. Thomas Aquinas Scholarship, Jessica Ledbetter, Kristen White. Bethel College Faculty Scholarship, Benjamin Crackle. Presidential Scholarship, Michael Phipps. Central Michigan University, Lem Tucker Journalism Scholarship, Camille Stanley. Board of Trustees Academic Honors Scholarship, Camille Stanley. Award of Excellence, Camille Stanley. Ferris State University Residential Life Honors Scholarship, Joseph Blake and Rachel Gratton. Dean's Scholarship, Joseph Blake and Rachel Gratton. Grand Valley State University Award for Excellence, Matthew Fogel, Lee Peltz, and Aaron Shoddy. Football Scholarship, Anthony Weekland. Hope College Alumni Honor Scholarship, Andrea Everhart. Johnson & Wales University Skills USA Scholarship, Mary Beth Courier. Kettering University Merit Scholarship, William Rutledge. Academic Achievement, Derek DeWitt. Congratulations. Continuing with the Mars Hill College Academic Award, Brittany Shea. Early Bird Award, Brittany Shea. Michigan State University Freshman Scholarship, Rachel Chisholm. Michigan Technological University Board of Control Scholarship, Jason DeWitt and Jason Tippy. Minority Academic Scholarship, Derek DeWitt. Oakland University Talented Scholars Award, Kyle Smith. Saginaw Valley State University Scholars Scholarship, Matthew Fogel, Nicole Ledsworth, and Katie Perry. Presidential Scholarship, Kimberly Oberski, Aaron Shoddy. Award for Excellence, Kyle Smith. Football Scholarship, Marion Stewart. Soccer Scholarship, Kimberly Oberski. Spring Arbor College, Provost Scholarship, Natalie Lawrence. Faculty Scholarship, Sarah Minnis. Taylor University, Alumni Scholarship, Amanda Case. University of Detroit Mercy, Spiritus Scholarship, Bridget Dunsmore. Michigan Resident Campus Grant, Bridget Dunsmore. University of Findlay Dean's Scholarship, Anthony Doan. Western Michigan University Dean's Scholarship, Kristen Reed, and the Doris Lance Scholarship, Kimberly Atkinson. Congratulations. And now I have several other scholarships that I would like to make known to you. The Air Force College Fund, Jean Shepley. Andrea Depew Memorial Scholarship, Lindsley Levere and Carrie Ann Raditz. Army College Fund, Matthew Hoffman. Barron's Institute Scholarship, Zachary Zeglin. Blue Water Indian Scholarship, Lance Caboni. Channel 7 Athlete of the Week, Whitney Ashford. Chris Kurzweil, I Have a Dream Scholarship, Whitney Ashford. Comcast Leaders of Tomorrow, Kristen Reed. Detroit Free Press Journalism Scholarship, Camille Stanley. Dr. Elmer Symes Scholarship, Michael Phipps. Eagle Scout Scholarship, Edward Lee and Nicholas Wood. Eastern Michigan Bank, John Russell. Ford Scholarship, Amy N. Davis. General Motors Employee Scholarship, Rebecca Frazier. High School Campus and Community Award, Alicia Miller. Hillside Wesleyan Church Scholarship, Amanda Hilliard. James T. Krieger Scholarship, Nicole Ledsworth and Camille Stanley. James T. Wilhelm Memorial Scholarship, Lance Caboni and Kimberly Oberski. John Newman Center for Young Adult Scholarship, Nicholas Wood. Justin L. Evans Memorial Scholarship, Jacqueline Hammerly. Kiwanis Spiritual Life Scholarship, Amanda Case. Coles Kids Who Care, Alicia Miller. Little Brother, Little Sister Scholarship, Victoria Castillo and Nicole Ledsworth. Lynn Maddox Memorial Scholarship, Camille Stanley. Marines College Fund, Louis Baker, Anthony Franks, Christopher Miller, and Brandon Maupin. Michigan Competitive Scholarship, Kyle Smith and William Rutledge. National Elks Foundation Legacy Award, Lee Peltz. Navy College Fund, Anthony Adent, Anthony Ayers, Megan Maluli, and Kyle Martini. Scotty Hanton Spirit Scholarship, Christopher Fleury. St. Clair County Association of School Boards, Jennifer Moretz. Trace Vincent Scholarship, Andrea Everhart. William Foley Scholarship, John Russell. William O'Donnell Scholarship, Annalise Smith. Yearbook Scholarship, Bryce Martin, Katie Perry, Carrie Ann Raditz, and Eva Marie Rapson. Young Woman of the Year Scholarship, Camille Stanley. Congratulations, students. Mr. Dennis will now announce the Michigan Merit Award winners.
The Michigan Merit Award is a merit-based program to reward student achievement as measured by the MEP test. Several students have qualified for this award. Seniors, again, as I say your name, please stand and remain standing. And once again, audience, I ask that you hold your applause until all names have been recognized. Sean Adley, Anthony Adent, Katie Adolph, Zachary Andrioni, Felicia Arnold, Whitney Ashford, Kimberly Atkinson, Lori Batchelor, Sarah Bieske, Joseph Blake, Cynthia Blatt, Michelle Booth, Zachary Bolton, Nicole Britz, Caitlin Bruins, Amanda Burrell, Laura Collier, Richard Carlisle, Amanda Case, Victoria Castillo, Robert Caswell, Rachel Chisholm, Ryan Kuhn, Benjamin Crackle, Joshua Croughton, Mary Beth Currier, Jasmine Curry, Sarah Dahlin, Amy E. Davis, Diamond Davis, Justin DeMars, Derek DeWitt, Ashley Dione, Todd Dixon, Anthony Doan, Bridget Dunsmore, Dane Edmondson, Joseph Ellis, Catherine Esch, Andrea Everhart, Michelle Ayer, Sean Fahey, David Falk, Kelly Fiedler, Matthew Fogel, Rebecca Frazier, Jesse Gentry, Melanie Gohl, Aaron Grattan, Rachel Grattan, Jonathan Green, Joshua Harper, Heidi Helms, Edith Henderson, Ashley Hernandez, Amanda Hilliard, Matthew Hoffman, Andrew Holman, Robert Hoogerhide, Rachel Hutchinson, John Jazerski, Raymond July, Lance Caboni, Jeffrey Commandant, Chelsea Kivel, Sarah Landshut, Natalie Lawrence, Jessica Ledbetter, Nicole Ledsworth, Erica Lemke, Crystal Lewis, Lindsay Lewis, Megan Maluli, Hannah Markle, Bryce Martin, Keith Martin, Robin Maddox, Thomas McCauley, John Collum, Brian McDougall, Alicia Miller, Sarah Minnis, Jennifer Moretz, Ann Moss, Michael Owinski, Kimberly Oberski, Timothy Obertine, Kevin Pelton, Lee Peltz, Joseph Grugia, Michael Phipps, Stephen Brevet, Carrie-Ann Raditz, Kurt Regolinski, Kristen Reed, Andrew Rupel, Daniel Rutherford, William Rutledge, Christopher Sanderson, Aaron Shoddy, Sharina Scott, Brittany Shea, Jean Shepley, Michael Siebert, Colleen Seaman, Jeremy Smarsh, Annalee Smith, Kyle Smith, Anthony Squires, Camille Stanley, Sarah Steele, Janina Stewart, Larissa Sirline, Zachary Sutton, Lindsay Toms, Jason Tippy, Jason Torgerson, Patricia Therese, Caitlin Vine, Robert Walsh, Robert Wandelt, Anthony Weekland, Stephen Welsh, Sean Whitcomb, Kristen White, Shayla Whitmore, Richard Wisniewski, Amanda Wolf, Nicholas Wood, Bonnie Zarati, Stephen Zeck, Zachary Zagelian, Daniel Zwang. Seniors, all 136 of you, congratulations. There are seniors who took the MEP test this spring who may yet qualify for the Merit Award. Those individuals will be notified this summer. I would like to offer all of you our congratulations in advance. Now it is my privilege to introduce Assistant Principal and Athletic Director, Mr. Ken Semmelsberger, who will recognize other award winners. Mr. Semmelsberger.
Thank you, Mr. Dennis. Just like to, again, congratulate the class of 2005. You've done an outstanding job this year, both in the classroom, with your sportsmanship, and on the athletic field. This year has been an outstanding year for us with 6 division champions, 5 sportsmanship awards, and the highest grade point athletes, both for athletes and senior class, in the last 15 years at least. So congratulations, seniors, on a great job. I'd like to first of all recognize the Presidential Academic and Fitness Award winners. These are students who finished their career with a 3.5 or better grade point average. Laura Collier, Kimberly Oberski, Aaron Shoddy, Jason Tippy, Nicholas Wood, Lee Peltz, William Rutledge, Rebecca Frazier, Matthew Fogel, Nicole Ledsworth, Kristen Reed, Camille Stanley, Kyle Smith, Sarah Steele, Annalee Smith, Whitney Ashford, Kelly Fiedler, Michael Mowinski, Aaron Grattan, Bridget Dunsmore, Victoria Castillo, Michelle Eyre, Katie Perry, Amanda Frazier, Sarah Lanchute, Andrew Ruppel, Amanda Case, Lindsay Toms, Colleen Seaman, Andrew Smith, Rachel Chisholm, Jessica Ledbetter, Rachel Grattan, Lori Batchelor, Hannah Markle, Matthew Hoffman, Joseph Blake, Dane Edmondson, Derek DeWitt, Crystal Lewis, Ashley Dion, Andrea Everhart, Felicia Arnold, Thomas Klein, and Sarah Minnis. Let's give these students a round of applause. And to be seated. The next area of awards are given to those students who can receive special awards either through the athletic department or through other avenues in the building. First of all, our senior three-sport varsity award winners. Joseph Blake, Eric Haddix, Brian McDougall. The Channel 7 Brightest and Best Award, Kimberly Oberski. The Reed Laughlin Award, given to the students with the most improved attitudes over their 4-year periods. Jill Gavalinsky, DeVal Collier. The University of Michigan Award, which is the highest award given out by the athletic department for those student athletes who have maintained a highest grade point average or competed in 2 or more sports. The female award winner is Kimberly Oberski, and the male is Joseph Blake. The James Ullenbrook Award for the most versatile athletes who participate in 2 or 3 sports. For the females are Lori Batchelor and Lee Peltz, and for the male, Jason Torgerson. The Michigan Army National Guard Award for scholastic and physical fitness, for the female, Cindy Blatt, for the males, Anthony Doan and Eric Haddix. The U.S. Army Reserve National Scholar Athlete Award to Brian McDougall and Kimberly Oberski. The Marines Distinguished Athlete Award, Lori Batchelor. The Marine Scholastic Excellence Award to Kimberly Oberski. Mike Allstott Football Award, Jason Torgerson. Yale Schiller Scholarship, Kelly Fiedler. The Daughters of the American Revolution and Good Citizens Award, Lori Batchelor. The Michigan High School Athletic Association Scholar Athlete Awards, Matt Fogel, Brian McDougall, Kimberly Oberski, Lee Peltz, and Sarah Robinson were given mentions, and the first ever Michigan High School Athletic Association Scholar Athlete Award for soccer was Kim Oberski. The Scholastic Art Gold Key recipient for graphic art design, Andrew Everhart and Sean Whitcomb. Scholastic Art Gold Key recipient for black and white photography, Andrea Everhart. Detroit Free Press Scholar Athlete, Kimberly Oberski. The National Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association Scholar Athlete Awards. These go to seniors who have 2 or 3 sports or who have maintained a 3.0 grade point average for their marking periods during which they played. Lori Batchelor, Louis Baker, Joseph Blake, Katie Brazier, Derek DeWitt, Raymond July, Amy Kobayashi, Justin Kuhlman, Thomas McCauley, Brian McDougall, Ann Moss, Kim Oberski, Lee Peltz, Elena Farr, Stephen Prevett, John Russell, Cora Schmidt, Christian Schmidt, Marion Stewart, Yvonne Stickler, Jason Torgerson, Robert Walsh, Kristen White, and Nacio Williams. Let's give these students a great round of applause. You may be seated. It is now my pleasure to introduce a group of talented students who will be performing the class song, which is going to be Here I Go Again by Whitesnake, performed by Robert Soulaire, signed by Alicia Miller, accompanied by Michael Lacey and Aaron Kroll. The guitarist is Justin DeMars. On the bass is Cody Tuttle. On the drums, Cody Tuttle's on drums, Justin DeMars on the bass, and Amy Hudson on the keyboard.
It'll allow us a moment to set up the class of 2005 and encourage to sing along with the class song.
I don't know where I'm going, but I sure know where I've been. Hanging on promises and songs of yesterday, but I made up my mind. I don't wanna sing no more time, and here I go again. Here I go again. Keep searching for an answer. I guess you found what I'm looking for. But I tell you, you can start to carry on. You know what it means. You walk along the street.
Great job. It is now my privilege to introduce a gentleman I've had the great pleasure to work with for the last several years as principal, but before that as an assistant principal. And I've been here a long time, as most of you know, and I've worked for many principals, but this gentleman is the most compassionate person I've ever met. He really cares about the students at Port Huron High School, does a tremendous job as our leader. Our principal, Mr. Ron Willing.
Good morning, class of 2005. Your day is here. It has arrived, and we are very proud of all of you. I'm speaking for the entire faculty. Each and every one of you sitting here this morning has accomplished a great deal. You have won all the awards. However, we will be recognizing a number of special awards this morning, and I know not every name will be called, but you are a winner for being here this morning. There will be continuous awards coming in beyond today, and we will tell you about these Tuesday morning. And seniors, you all know that Port Huron High School is the finest high school in the state of Michigan, bar none. It is my privilege to be able to welcome all the parents who are with us this morning and to say good morning to the underclassmen. I'd also like to recognize our special guests and thank them for being here. And would they stand and remain standing until I announce all of them. Mrs. Barb Daniels, our board president, Mr. Tom Miller, the assistant superintendent, and Mr. and Mrs. Paul Blackney, sponsors of the Blackney Scholarship. Let's show our appreciation for them. We would also like to welcome all the alumni for being back here in Big Red Country. Welcome back. Let's give these people a nice round of applause. For the class of 2005, the last 4 years and the past 13 years have involved a great deal of hard work on your part. But this could not be accomplished without the help of others. At any given day in Big Red Country, there are 125 people working to make a positive impact on your sons and daughters. I'd like to personally thank my administrative staff, Miss Barrett, assistant principal, if they would stand and remain standing, Mrs. Stoneburner, assistant principal, Mr. Semmelsberger, assistant principal AD, and Mr. Dennis, the curriculum director. And I need to say a few things about these people standing behind me. They are the backbone of Port Huron High. They are here night and day, Saturdays and Sundays, to make it the best possible place for our students here. And I owe everything to these people behind me, and I'd like to give them a nice round of applause. I'd also like to give special thanks to some specific staff. When I read your name, would you please stand and remain standing until we recognize all of you. The 2005 class sponsor, Miss Tracy Anderson. Our counseling staff, Tracy Anderson, Kara Bagley-Rand, Steve McKelman, Nancy Schwam, Janet Smith, and the homeroom teachers, Melissa Levine, Greg Barra, Alex Ersiri, Trish Kinney, Michelle Jex, Glenn Meek, Mary Jane Zahner, Ryan Kopolowski, Tim Owens, Trish Ford, Angie Kopolowski, Carissa Johnson, Lanisha Murphy, Christine Richmond, Chris Pettengill, Marcia Purcell. Also a thank you to Mrs. Stein, Mr. Hodge, and Mr. Vandenberg for putting this program together. Let's give them the recognition they deserve. What's that? Joe Gilbert, would you stand, please? I must have missed the name. Thank you very much. The awards I will be presenting now are the Wall of Fame Awards. Every person who will receive one of these awards will have their names forever placed on the Wall of Fame. But before we start, we would like to present two very special scholarship awards. These two plaques are already on the Wall of Fame. However, we also have individual plaques for each of the scholarship winners. When I read your name, please come forward. Please hold your applause until we have given the plaques to the students. The first is the Madeline Tillman Terry McMillan Scholarship. Terry McMillan, who is a famous author in honor of her mother, Madeline Tillman, created a scholarship for Port Huron High School. Terry McMillan graduated in 1969 from Port Huron High School and has instituted a scholarship for 2 seniors each year who have outstanding academic credentials and who plan on going on to a 4-year college. At this time, I would like the following students to come forward. Amanda Burrell and Nashio Williams. Give these students another round of applause. The next scholarship is the Willard C. Pauline H. Blackney Memorial Scholarship, which Mr. and Mrs. Paul Blackney have established for 2 students who will be attending college and also 1 student who will be attending a trade or vocational school. With us this morning is two students from last year and 1 from 2 years ago, Andrew Fiedler and Rebecca Walsh, and they're going to, traditionally what we do here, they talk and introduce the students that are going to win it this year. So would you please step on the stage?
Good morning. Graduates, I would like to congratulate you on all of your accomplishments thus far and wish you continued success in your future. On behalf of all the previous recipients of the Blackney Scholarship, I would like to welcome Mr. and Mrs. Blackney and thank them for their generosity and continued dedication to Port Huron High School graduates. As last year's scholarship winner, I was able to attend the University of Michigan and actively participate in many scholastic and volunteer organizations. It has been a great experience for me, and I would like to thank the Blackney family once again.
I have to admit that I'm very excited to be here this morning to help present the Blackney Memorial Scholarship. Not only am I able to carry on tradition by presenting the scholarship to 3 outstanding students, but I'm able to say most sincerely thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Blackney. Thanks to their generous gift, I was able to attend Central Michigan University, where I'm studying elementary education. Were it not for their help, I would not have been able to attend Central, and I would miss out on a first-class education I've received over the past 2 years. I know I speak not only for myself, but the recipients from my class and from last year's when I say, from the bottom of my heart, thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Blackney. The 2005 winner of the Willard C. and Pauline H. Blackney Vocational Scholarship is Victoria Casile. The winner of the Willard C. and Pauline H. Blackney Memorial Scholarship is Brian McDougall. And the winner of the Willard C. and Pauline H. Blackney Vocational Scholarship is Joshua Croughton.
Congratulations.
And now we have a couple gifts for the Blackneys that we're going to present to them.
I'd like to, at this time, again, thank the Blackneys for their continuous generosity. They've been doing this for a number of years, going back to the early 90s. They fly in every senior assembly and making sure that this commitment to the students here at Port Huron High School, their compassion to make sure that they're doing everything possible for the students here is just amazing. And they fly in every year to do that. So let's give them our appreciation. The following are the Wall of Fame awards. Florence Weiss Citizenship Award. A responsible citizen may not necessarily be an excellent leader. In this case, they are. A good citizen is loyal to his or her school, class, community, and family. He or she is conscientious and cooperative. He or she is not necessarily a top student. In this case, they are, but is known to work to the limit of his or her ability. He or she is of good character and friendly to all. At this time, I would like Lee Peltz to stand and be recognized. Marjorie Meleitner Leadership Award. Leaders are not born but developed through the right combination of personal traits: patience, honesty, enthusiasm, loyalty, dependability, and good example. A good leader is intelligent. He or she is not afraid of hard work. A leader earns respect and admiration by using his or her influence wisely. This year's award goes to Victoria Castillo. Chester Wodrinski Award. This award will be presented annually to the seniors who best display the spirit, pride, and support of Port Huron High School as displayed by Chester Chet Wodrinski in his 17 years as principal at Port Huron High School. The winners are Kelly Fiedler and Brian McDougall. The Kiwanis Cochran Memorial Award. This award is presented annually to the seniors who display leadership in promotion of the community and giving of themselves to help others. And this award goes to Camille Stanley and Nicholas Wood. The Tina Sargent Effort Award. This goes to a student who, for the last 4 years, has overcome some adversities in his or her personal life and in her educational experiences at Port Huron High School. But he or she has really worked at the top of his or her ability and has really produced some outstanding work for their teachers. We would like to acknowledge 2 students this year, Sarah Bauer and Robert Vahovic. The Principal's Leadership Award. The last award I will be presenting is the Principal Leadership Award. Mr. Dave Shorkey of Belfort Company has been kind enough to donate a check in the amount of $500 to you for this award. You will receive this check in your envelope today. The winner is Camille Stanley. Congratulations to all our Wall of Fame award winners. Let's show our appreciation one more time. Before our next award, Mrs. Barb Daniels, Board President, would like to say a few words. And I've had the opportunity to work with Mrs. Daniels over my career here, and she is just an amazing woman. And I mean this because her compassion for students, her She wants the very best for all the students that attend the Port Huron Area School District. And I continue to say this, and many of you have had the opportunity to see the brand new Performing Arts Center. She was the driving force behind that, and what an instructional piece that's going to be for Port Huron High. And sometimes we say some of these private schools have all the bells and whistles, but you know what? With that Performing Arts Center, we just got a big bell, I tell you right now. So with that, I'm going to turn this over to Mrs. Daniels. Mrs. Daniels.
Good morning, everyone. It is such an honor to be part of this ceremony. I'm here this morning to speak on behalf of the Board of Education, but I do find it easier to speak as a parent. Even though it has been several years since my own children graduated from high school, from the moment the music started, I got this huge lump in my throat, and I'm again surprised at how emotional this time is. Graduates, I know exactly how your parents feel right now. As they watched you march in and take your seat, they saw your life flash before their eyes. Wasn't it just yesterday when they brought you home from the hospital? Or when they shared in your delight over the turkey art you made from tracing your hand in kindergarten? Or when they went to your first elementary music program, your first soccer game, or chaperoned a trip to Cedar Point? They remember the day the braces went on and the day the braces came off. And they still haven't recovered from the day you got your driver's license. When they look with their hearts, they see you as babies, but when they look with their eyes, they see sitting before them young men and women, and they find themselves wondering how the time passed so quickly. I think at this time in your life, we as parents struggle with not wanting to let you go, and at the same time, not wanting to hold you back. We want the world for you, and at the same time, we're afraid of sending you out into it. We know that we raised you well, but deep down in our hearts, our hearts are breaking just a little because we know that since we did raise you so well, we're afraid that you won't need us as much anymore. But we work hard to push those feelings of sadness for ourselves aside, and we are filled with such a sense of pride at who you've become. We knew you'd grow to be someone special, and you exceeded all of our expectations. You've become our dreams fulfilled. We are here this morning to congratulate you and to wish you well. I think your parents would agree with me on this. From the moment the doctor placed our babies in our arms and we laid eyes on you for the first time, we have really only wanted 3 things for you. And our wishes today are as true as they were so many years ago. So I wish for you what I wish for my own children. I want you to be healthy, I want you to be happy, and I want you to have a good heart. These are not terribly profound, but without them, nothing else matters. Be healthy. Take care of yourselves. Nothing's as important as your health. Avoid unnecessary chances and risky behaviors. Be happy. Life is short, so do those things that bring you joy. Laugh often and keep your sense of humor. It makes the best days better and difficult times easier to bear. Have a good heart. I believe we were put on this earth to leave it a better place than when we found it. You will go through life working hard to buy your first car, your first home, and then a newer car and a bigger home. There isn't anything wrong with that. These are the rewards for your hard work. Just along the way, don't forget about your fellow man. Be generous of your time and talents and give of yourself. Take the time to better someone else's situation. Volunteer in a soup kitchen or a homeless shelter. Visit a nursing home or a children's hospital. I feel that real happiness in life comes from an appreciation for those things we've been blessed with. Until you've seen the struggles of others, you will never truly appreciate how good you've got it, and you will be just another person who takes what they have for granted. When all is said and done, the best thing that can be said about you is that someone else's life was made a little better because of you. That, I feel, is a life well lived. I know that this class will make the world a better place. It will be your generation that will find the cure to now incurable diseases. Hopefully you will end the plight of starving children in our community as well as across the globe. And I hope that you find the answer to world peace that seems to have eluded the generations before you. The future is yours, and I know the future is bright. Commencement, I'm sure you know, means beginning. And although it has become an overused expression, this truly is the first day of the rest of your life. Make the most of it. But before these next few days are over, I want you to do 2 things. First, hug your parents, not because they need one, but because they have earned one. You will never have a better cheerleader, fan, or supporter than your mom or dad. And second, before you walk out the doors of Port Huron High School for the last time, go to your teachers and thank them. None of us would be where we are today were it not for those teachers that changed our lives. You've been privileged to have the best. So on behalf of all the members of the Board of Education, I congratulate you on your accomplishments and wish you well in all your future endeavors. We know that if you put your mind to it, great things will happen. We look forward to you changing the world for the better. Thank you.
Before we move into the next award, I'd like to say a few things about Mr. Tom Miller, the Assistant Superintendent, sitting right behind me. Mr. Miller has worked in the Port Huron Area School District for 26 years, and he's been very, very fair in dealing with all schools. And before he was the Assistant Superintendent, he was the principal at Central, Cougar Country. And before he was the principal there, he was an assistant principal at Port Huron High School. Getting to my point here. Once we see, you know what we say in Big Red Country, once you're a Big Red, you're always a Big Red. And as I pointed out, he has been very fair in dealing with all schools. But I know down deep, deep, his blood is red and white. And he's going to have a new position. He's going to be a new superintendent in Brandon District. And we have a gift for him that I'd like to present to him right now, Mr. Miller. As he's opening that up, I'm going to have him look at that gift, and then I'm going to give him one more, and then I'm going to have him talk. We gave him a polo shirt with his new school colors and their logo. And then this is what we're going to give him from Big Red Country, which he's going to hang in his office. And they know that Port Huron High is the finest high school in the state of Michigan, bar none, and this will remind them of
Good morning, everyone. This is totally unexpected. I just want to say thank you to Mr. Willeen, to the staff here at Port Huron High. To the graduates, I want to say congratulations. I can recall a few years ago myself standing here and the first day of marching practice telling you guys, you better make sure the right foot goes where it's supposed to with the left foot. But you know what? You did a fantastic job. You really did. You're committed to yourselves. You're committed to performing as the adults you are now, and I wish you the best. As I sat here today, and I try not to reflect back on my many years, but my life here at Port Huron High has been fantastic. I taught here for 7 years. I was an assistant for 9 years, and it was the best years of my life. I want to tell you, as students, be very proud of your school, be very proud of who you are, be very proud of your accomplishments and your community, because you've done well and you will serve this community and us as older generation, the next generation, real well. And to the parents, many of you I know as I look around and I see you up there, thank you for all your support over the years. You've been great. You're great with your kids. You're a great community, and as always, go Big Reds.
The next award is the presentation of the medallions to our valedictorians and salutatorian. I'm going to ask Mrs. Daniels and Mr. Miller to assist me and take their positions on the floor. And at this time, I'd like the valedictorians and salutatorian to come forward at this time. The valedictorians and salutatorian, come to the front, please. When I call your name, please step forward so Mrs. Daniels can present you with your medallion. Laura Collier, valedictorian. Kimberly Oberski, valedictorian. Aaron Shoddy, valedictorian. Jason Tippy, valedictorian.
Way to go, Jason.
Nick Wood, salutatorian. Let's give these students congratulations. At this time, I would like Nicholas Wood, and I want the valedictorians and salutatorians come up to the stage, and Nicholas Wood is going to give his salutatorian speech. Stand right here.
Good morning. Parents, students, faculty, guests, and fellow graduates. I can't believe I'm standing here ready for graduation from high school. It seems like only a short time ago, my parents and I were preparing for my graduation from Warm World at the YMCA. What a big day that was, all dressed up in a suit and tie with a graduation cap and a rolled up paper diploma in my hand. Some of you were there also, graduating with me, the Warm World class of 1992. It is a great honor for me to be here today to present the Port Huron High School class of 2005. Today is our chance to express gratitude to those who have helped us get here. First, to our parents, for their support and encouragement throughout the years. Without you, our achievements would not be as enjoyable and meaningful. We hope we've made you proud. Next, to the teachers, who have helped us become more knowledgeable in many areas. Your dedication and concern for your students are statements of your commitment to us. Friends, where would we be without friends? Always there to listen, advise, and share. Good times and the bad, we thank you all. For the underclassmen, this assembly may seem like a waste to you, but wait until you are here. It's an incredibly rewarding feeling. Finally, to my fellow graduates, we've made it. The end of our high school years and the beginning of an exciting new adventure. We leave behind the security of our sheltered school and move out into the world to make lives for ourselves with the knowledge we've gained here at Port Huron High School. Whether we go on to college, enter the military, or get a job right after graduation, we must strive to do our best and stay focused. If at some time you find yourself losing sight of your goals, look around you for some inspiration. You may find it in the simplest things or the strangest places. As I was preparing this salute, I came across a quote on, of all things, a paper towel. It said, "I can't change the direction of the wind, but I can adjust the sails to always reach my destination." The education you've received here at Port Huron High School will give you the knowledge to adjust your sails as you make your way into the world. Remember to always treat those you meet with respect, because everything you do is a reflection of who you are. You will be remembered more for your character than for your capabilities. I leave you with these final words. Don't give up, hold your head high, and remember that you've attended the finest high school in the state of Michigan, bar none. I wish you all the best. Go Big Reds.
Fellow seniors, well, we finally made it. 4 years ago, graduation was just a far-off place that I don't think any of us thought we were going to actually make it to. The day was always so far in the future, so out of our reach. Yet here we sit today, on the brink of the new lives we have before us. And I don't know about you, but all I can say is, wow, where did the time go? It seems like just yesterday I arrived at this school, small and scared and excited, a freshman who thought high school was just about the best thing there was at the time. There were so many new people to meet, so many exciting new things to do. I thought, why would I ever want to leave this place? I think I enjoyed high school more than any other thing in my life. Although there were many ups and downs, things always turned out for the better, and I learned and grew so much as a person during my time here. I made memories that will last a lifetime, friends I will never forget, and gained knowledge and confidence I never knew I had in me. 2 years ago, when my sister graduated, I remember thinking that when my graduation finally came, I would bawl my eyes out the whole time and handcuff myself to my locker, refusing to leave until someone would be forced to drag me away. But now that it's finally here, the great sadness I always thought I would have has dwindled down to a sort of bittersweet excitement. Don't get me wrong, I will miss this place terribly, yet I never wish to actually be in high school again. I know my time here is up. This is no longer where I belong. The world has bigger and better things out there for me and for all of us. It's time for us to make the leap to the real world we've always heard about. It's a scary thought to think that from this point on, our lives are completely up to us. Our schedules have always been prearranged. We've had no choice in the matter but to go to school year after year. But now we are free to do as we choose, free to make our own decisions, free to follow whatever path we want to travel down. I know everyone has always told us you can do whatever you want as long as you put your mind to it. I don't know how many of you actually believed it, but personally, this is the motto I've always lived by. This is the time to put your mind to it, seniors, to become what you've always wanted to be. But keep in mind that nobody says it's going to be easy. In fact, it's almost guaranteed to be a long, difficult, and bumpy road. But when you finally make it to where you want to be, the pride you'll have in yourself will be the most rewarding thing possible. I have some advice for everyone. Never give up on yourself, no matter what roadblocks you face. Keep pushing through and believing in yourself. Become your own motivator, and you are guaranteed to reach success. But keep in mind, you need to stop and smell the roses every once in a while, too. Take an unplanned vacation, a few detours, venture into the unknown, and enjoy all the great things life has to offer. But always remember to keep your eye on the finish line, and one day you will get there. One last word of advice to you all. Don't ever forget the important people in your life. It may be parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, cousins, best friends, boyfriends, or girlfriends. But whoever it is, they deserve all the thanks and appreciation in the world for supporting you and helping you to this point in your life. For me, my mom has always been the most important person in my life and my #1 fan, and I try not to let a day go by without letting her know how much she means to me. I know I would not be anywhere near where I am today if it weren't for her. Well, seniors, this is it. We're done. This is the end of one small chapter in our lives and the start of an even greater one. Good luck to all of you and whatever it is you choose to do. And remember, life is only what you make it. I hope each and every one of you will make yours great. And now I'd like to introduce Kim Wilberski.
Parents, teachers, and fellow graduates, in writing this speech, I quickly learned that what I had planned to do was going to be impossible, to thank each and every individual who in some way contributed to what I have become. From the teachers who came to school each day prepared to impart their copious amounts of wisdom, to the coaches who patiently instructed and demonstrated the proper way to set a pick or head a soccer ball, and finally, to my classmates, who over time would become more like family than peers. No, to name all those that have touched my life over these past 4 years cannot be done in a 2-minute speech, and in doing so, I would be going against the advice, when asked for help with this speech, of almost every single one of my classmates. Just keep it short, Kim. So instead of offering my thanks, what I have decided to do is give 3 pieces of advice, which I hope will be of much help to not only the class of 2005, but to the rest of the high school body as well. First, don't allow yourself to become another Uncle Rico. Leave high school with an abundance of great memories, but do not live in the past. Enjoy each day as if yesterday and tomorrow do not exist, and make the most of the life you have been blessed with. Remember the great times we have shared, but do not leave high school thinking, if Coach would have put me in 4th quarter, we would have been state champs. Second, as the great philosopher Patches O'Houlihan once said, if you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. In other words, do not let the little obstacles in life slow you down. Get around them and move on in the game of life. Don't sweat the small stuff, and remember, most stuff is small. Third, as Harry said to Lloyd, just when I thought you couldn't do anything dumber, you do something like this and completely redeem yourself. Remember that we are all only human and everyone makes mistakes. The mark of a mature person is being able to learn from one's mistakes, because sometimes there's more to gain in being wrong than being right. Learning to laugh at yourself and turn your failures into successes are keys to growing into the person each of us has the ability to become. Finally, to all of you underclassmen, enjoy high school. Be excited to wake up at 6 every morning, because once it's over, you'll be willing to wake up at 4 to have the chance to live it for just one more day. And to the class of 2005, congratulations. It's been fun, but the time has come for us to move on. I hope each and every one of you takes the time to live, to laugh, and to love. And as I close, I will leave you with these words, as the infamous Napoleon would say, heck yes, I want to graduate. I would now like to introduce Aaron Shoddy.
Good morning, fellow graduates, teachers, administrators, family, and friends. We are here today to celebrate the end of one journey and the beginning of another. In the words of Robert D. Ballard, life is a great adventure, a series of journeys within journeys, circles within circles, and like all great journeys, they begin with a dream. As students, we have worked for 13 years to get where we all are today. Although it has been tough at times, our hard work and determination has helped us to accomplish this dream. We are about to graduate as the class of 2005. As much work as we've put into accomplishing this goal, it is obvious that we did not make it to this point on our own. I would personally like to thank our families, friends, and the teachers that helped us make it this far. I can't imagine what high school would have been like without them. In my life, my family has always been influential. My parents and sister are always there for me. Plus, I have the added support of my grandparents, aunts, and uncles. I have also been blessed with many great friends from here at school, church, and work. You all mean so much to me, and I really appreciate everything you have done. As you can see, looking back, there are many people who have influenced us. As we continue on with our lives, we need to remember the impact that those around us make, and the impact we're about to make. In the words of Mark Twain, keep away from people who try to belittle your ambitions. Small people always do that, but the really great make you feel that you too can become great. Everyone around us can influence us. Those here to support us today are the ones who have helped us to become great and achieve this honor of graduating. In our lives ahead, we must look to find more people to encourage us in our dreams. Also, we must learn to be an encouragement to those around us and to influence them to become great. So as we go our separate ways, may we always remember the fun times we've had and the people who have helped us. And to my classmates, it's now our time. Congratulations, class of 2005. We're done. I'd now like to introduce Jason Tippy.
Welcome guests, faculty, and fellow students. It is with great honor that I stand before you today as your valedictorian for the class of 2005. In my attempt to inspire, yet not totally bore you, I'm reminded of a saying, life is like a sewer. What you get out of it depends on what you put into it. Although this may not be encouraging to many of us, at least it made you laugh. This newfound inspiration brought to my attention the undeniable need for laughter in our lives. Laughter can brighten a single moment or remain in the archives of memory to brighten an entire life. Later down the road, when we cross paths with our old friends, we likely will not reminisce about all the mediocre times we had together. It will be the laughter when the stress of limitations and expectations seem too much to bear that will bring innocence and youth back into our lives. As important as laughter is, so too are tears. This class has witnessed many tragedies, such as the terrorist attack on 9/11 and the war in Iraq. Hundreds of thousands of lives were washed away in an instant by the devastating tsunami in Southeast Asia. These realities have compelled this class to recognize the fragility of life. They have developed in us compassion and appreciation for the simple gifts in our own lives. It seems that in today's society, only after enormous tragedy do we appreciate all that we have to be thankful for. Even then, this appreciation tends to fade with time. It is of uttermost importance to experience life now. Yesterday is gone, and tomorrow is beyond our control. The only thing we have control over is this moment in time. Choose to embrace it. Throughout our journey, we will be searching for truth and identity. Too often, people define themselves and live accordingly, when they should live and allow the definition to form on its own. It is unnecessary to sacrifice your values and your morals in order to create or maintain an image. Popularity isn't everything. Think about this, for example. If Barbie is so popular, why do you have to buy all of her friends? Although reputation is valuable, character is priceless. Your identity should not be based on possessions, for possessions and the pursuit of material wealth are insubstantial and fleeting, and can blind you from the happiness of everyday life. That which is of true value cannot be bought. Additionally, question everything you have accepted as truth over the years. Question authority, question society, and question reality. Every answer you uncover will broaden your understanding of this world. We must pay tribute to those who have guided, supported us along the way. It is impossible to express enough gratitude to our parents who have loved us, allowing us to grow and learn from our many, many, many mistakes. I recently saw a bumper sticker that summed up the works of parents. It goes like this: raising kids is like nailing jello to a tree. No matter how hard you try, it never sticks, but it never stopped them from trying. It is also important to thank our friends who were always there to laugh and cry with us and who stuck by us through all of our innocent crushes and questionable fashion trends. Thanks must be given to our teachers as well for putting up with us each and every day, sticking it out just to see us grow and prosper. And I'd like to take a moment and give a round of applause to all the parents and teachers and friends. Most of all, we must thank God for everything He has provided and continues to provide with us. The education we have gained over the last 12 years is comprised of much more than academics. In academics, your worth may be determined by the grades you can or cannot attain. It is when you pursue your passions that true character is revealed and talents acquired. Whether you have mastered fine arts, athletics, vocational skills, or any other talent, you are a deeply important contribution to our society. As we continue on with our endeavors we will pursue, it is important to take them one moment at a time. Do not look into the past with resent or regret, nor into the future with apprehension or fear. Rather, look around with awareness, enjoying every moment possible. Remember to keep smiling. It makes people wonder what you're up to. By being here today, we have accomplished a credible feat. Although graduating from high school marks a significant milestone in our lives, it is not an ending, but merely a beginning to the rest of our adult lives. Thank you.
As the valedictorians and salutatorians sitting down, let's give them one more round of appreciation for all their hard work. I'd like to take this time just for a moment and just compliment our underclassmen setting up in those bleachers. I know how hot that is up there. It's not comfortable, but the respect that you're showing us and your seniors, and someday you'll be down here, that's what we're all about here in Big Red Country. That pride, tradition, and excellence that we possess that other schools can't touch, it begins right here. So let's give these people setting up in the bleachers a nice round of applause. The principal's honor list. At this time, I would like to present the 3.5 honor students and ask them to stand. When your name is called, please stand and remain standing until all have been called. Please hold your applause until all names are read. These students are wearing a gold cord, and 7 of the 45 are academic scholar diploma curriculum students. They have taken the rough, rigorous road throughout this school year. We are very proud of them. Laura Collier. Kim Oberski, Academic Scholar Diploma. Aaron Shoddy. Jason Tipping. Nick Wood. Lee Peltz. William Rutledge, Academic Scholar Diploma. Rebecca Frazier. Matthew Fogel, Academic Scholar Diploma. Nicole Lensworth. Kristen Reed. Camille Stanley. Kyle Smith. Sarah Still. Analia Smith. Whitney Ashford, Academic Scholar Diploma. Kelly Fiedler, Academic Scholar Diploma. Michael Mowinski. Aaron Gratton, Academic Scholar Diploma. Bridget Dunsmore. Victoria Castillo. Michelle Eyre. Katie Perry. Amanda Fraser. Sarah Landshute. Andrew Rupel. Amanda Case. Lindsay Toms. Colleen Seaman. Andrew Smith. Rachel Krisen. Jessica Ledbetter. Rachel Gratton, Academic Scholar Diploma. Lori Batchelor. Hannah Marco. Matthew Hoffman, Joseph Blake, Dane Edmondson, Derek DeWitt, Crystal Lewis, Ashley Dion, Felicia Arnold, Andrea Everhart, Thomas Klein, Sarah Minnis. Let's give these students a nice round of applause. The Michigan Merit Award money. In addition to the 3.5 academic students, we are pleased to announce that our Port Huron High School class of 2005 includes 136 graduates who have qualified for the Michigan Merit Award money. In order to be eligible for this award, students had to earn a level of A, 1 or 2 ranking on mathematics, reading, science, and writing portions of the Michigan Educational Assessment Program, more commonly known as the MEAP High School Test. Each eligible student would receive $2,500 to use towards his or her post-secondary education. The class of 2005 is commended for receiving $340,000 in award money, along with money and the other scholarships awarded. This class has earned a total of $1,305,334. Congratulations, seniors, on a job well done. At this time, I'd like Mrs. Stoneburner to come up to introduce our foreign exchange students.
We have many strengths at PH, and one of which I am most proud is our diversity. We were privileged to have 5 young ladies join the Big Red family this past year as foreign exchange students. They jumped into life at PH with both feet. They were involved in sports, drama, music, art, and many other activities. They not only learned of our customs, culture, and values, but we learned of theirs as well. As I call your name, will you please stand? They are Yojin Che from Korea, Ami Kobayashi from Japan, Helena Farr from Germany, Chrissy Schmidt from Germany, and Cora Schmidt from Germany. Ladies, you will be missed. You have built memories and friendships that will last a lifetime, and of course, you'll always be Big Reds. Thank you for enriching our lives. And now, Mr. Willeen.
Teacher of the Year. Each year, our students nominate the teacher whom they feel is most deserving of the title Teacher of the Year. A selection committee composed of Yes Club members rates each teacher in the following 4 areas: the ability to relate to students, the fairness to all students, the love for teaching the profession, effectiveness of teaching techniques. The votes are tallied to determine the winner. This year's winner is Mr. Rock Stevens.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, seniors, students. It is with humility and admiration that I stand here today before you. Before I proceed further, though, let me offer my sincere thanks for the honor that you've given me. I certainly do appreciate it. As it is for so many of you, graduation is for us too, both a time of joy, you have earned the right to leave us, and a time of saddened, reflective remembrance, you are leaving us. I have observed today not only students, but also staff who wear tearful gazes. On behalf of our entire staff, let me say congratulations. You have met a major milestone in your life, a rite of passage, a passage from youthful adolescence to young adulthood. Once again, let me say congratulations. As you travel along your life passage, there are a few things I would like to go over with you, a few words of wisdom. Number one, have the vision to see the vast array of beliefs and opportunities that lie in front of you. Number two, have the wisdom to choose wisely which beliefs and opportunities to own and to buy into. Number three, once chosen, have the courage to act on your beliefs and those opportunities. Number four, know that no matter where you go in the world and how old you are, you will always be a Big Red. And number five, most importantly, remember always to live each and every day as though it were a Friday. I suppose you can see where this is going. You ready to make some noise? Seniors, would you stand up? You want to get into this. My question goes something like this. Are you and you and you happy to be here? Yes! And that's because it's Friday! Sweet! In closing, let me say that I want to thank you for 4 years of memories, wonderful memories, life stories, mingled with a few tears. You've been awesome. Thank you so much. Go Big Reds.
The Greater Port Huron Chamber of Commerce Teacher Recognition Ballot. Each year, the Chamber of Commerce recognizes and honors one teacher distinguished by each high school as having the greatest educational impact on seniors graduating with a 3.5 or better cumulative GPA. The instructors selected by these students have as having the greatest educational impact on them. And our teacher is Mary Jane Zonner. Now, I need to say something. She is not here today, but she has a very, very good excuse. Her daughter's getting married. But I said we're going to give her a round of applause even if she's not here. So let's do that at this point. Again, congratulations to all the seniors, and at this time I'd like Ms. Barrett to come up to the podium.
One clarification before we move on. Victoria Castile was awarded a Willard C. and Pauline H. Blackney College Scholarship. Thank you. Okay, at this time, I would like the senior class officers to please join me on the stage. Jennifer Moretz, Mike Mowinski, Camille Stanley, and Katie Adolph. Katie and Mike are going to be presenting their class advisor, Miss Anderson, with a gift. Jennifer and Camille will present the gift to the school, and that will be followed by Jennifer's presidential address. Katie and Mike.
Hello. The class of 2005 would like to thank Miss Anderson. She's helped us all 4 years. She's done a lot of work to make our class the best class here. Sorry, guys. But she's helped us so much throughout the years, and we'd like to give her this gift. When she opens it, I'll tell you guys what it is so we don't hold you in suspense. We got her a charm bracelet with a charm of class 2005, so she'll never forget us. So.
Now for our class gift, we donate to our alma mater the total sum of $2,000 to be divided amongst the various academic, artistic, and extracurricular departments.
For each and every member of this senior class, Port Huron High School has been a springboard for success. We are proud of the legacy that we will leave. We walk away with strong traditions instilled in us, and excellence in higher education, future careers, and most importantly, life is in our reach because of the training we've received here. Thank you to our teachers, counselors, administrators, and classmates. We've made it. And we hope that this little thing today will be remembered tomorrow for being part of a bigger thing.
Congratulations, class of 2005. It's been a long journey, but we finally made it. Many of us are leaving here with mixed emotions. We are apprehensive about leaving the security of high school and and starting a life so different from the everyday patterns that we've developed for ourselves. Some of us are sad about leaving the friends that we've grown so close to over the last 4 years, knowing that the next time we see them may not be until our 10-year reunions. Whatever your worries are about leaving, let go of them. There's nothing that you can do about them except worry. In most cases, needlessly, because your 4 years here have prepared you well. Whether it was something that you learned in a classroom or from a friend, somebody along the way has told you something that will help you deal with anything life throws at you. If you're sad about leaving your friends, don't be. Instead, cherish the time that you have left. And don't be sad that it's over. Just smile because it happened. It is now my honor to introduce to you next year's senior class president, Ashley Bowden.
Thank you and congratulations, graduates. As upcoming seniors, the class of 2006 has big shoes to fill for next year. It is now our turn to lead. We hope to create an atmosphere full of spirit and pride, just as you have done. We will one day be sitting where you are, ready to embark on our journey and to accomplish everything we have dreamed about. When you were young, you had dreams. Dreams to be a policeman, pilot, or teacher. It is now time for you to make those dreams come true. Some of you will join the workforce. Some will go off to college to prepare for an advanced career. Some of you will start your own business and be successful. No matter how you define success, you will be working, because odds are none of you will hit the lottery. Whatever your endeavors, one thing is certain. Success is not an afterthought. You must plan for it. You are now leaving Port Huron High School prepared to fulfill those dreams. We wish you, the Port Huron High School class of 2005, well, and good luck throughout your life. Thank you again.
Ashley, I pass to you the power of the senior class.
I thank you and I accept the gavel.
Will Nicole Ledsworth, Katie Brazier, Laura Collier, and Sarah Dollins please come forward? At this time, will the class of 2005 please rise and face the audience? Gentlemen, please remove your caps. Nicole Ledsworth will now lead us in our alma mater.
United, the thoughts that never die.
this time, I'd like Katie Frazier, Laura Collier, and Sarah Dolan to lead us in our fight song as well as the class cheer. Will the class of 2005 please face forward? Maestro?